Hello everybody, Alex here from Sycon Exotics, and today we're doing a load of water tests today. So what I'm doing is putting a good couple of inches in each tank, checking we ain't got no leaks or no seam seals breaking or anything like that from the move. So that's going to be a big job today, just going around checking all the tanks, make sure nobody, some of them have still got water in from the move, so we know those ones are okay. But some of them, they're completely dry. We're going to put some water in them, just check no wiggling has opened any joins or any seam seals or anything like that. So we're going to do that today. I'm hoping to do some more polystyrene on the reptile side today if I get time. But I may decide to jump on the other big tanks, try and get them done so I can show you them. So I'm going to try my best today to get some good work done, but it depends on how many customers I get, depends on how much work I get done. Please like, subscribe, comment, share for me, ring the bell, and I shall see you in a bit. So we're topping up the first couple, getting about a reasonable amount of water in them, just to check, see if there's any leaks, any splits and stuff like that. So we're just going around, topping them all up now. Wow. Everybody, so bank 1 and bank 2 have both passed the water test of 3 inches. So what I'm going to do is, because there is cracks work in special ways, you see. So I've done the first test, so you can see we've got water in them all, and these ones. I haven't done the bottom row, and I haven't done the top row yet. I've still got to do the tests on those ones, but these ones have passed the first stage. So if there's a big crack which is just going to pour out water, this will tell me about it, okay? And then the next one is if I've got hairline cracks that need the weight of the water to open them up, you see? So I could have a hairline crack in here, and this isn't enough pressure to push the water through the crack. But if I fill it up to here, that may then be enough pressure to push it through the crack. So we have to do 2 stages of testing. We have to do the first stage of just, is it going to leak straight away? And then another one, is the water pressure going to force anything out, any fine cracks? So we've got to do that as well. So that's the next one. So I'm going to go through now. I'm going to top up the top ones. I'll do our first test on the top ones. And then I'll do my first test on the bottom ones. And then we can say, first tests on thingies are finished and we've passed, is the idea. So I'm going to get back on and see we've got my hose there already hooked up. So we're going to go on to the top row next, give a first 3 inches on all these. These ones I'll probably put a bit more than 3 inches because the water pressure isn't going to be the same. And then same for the rest of them. So we're going to crack on, jump on, do some more water filling uppies, and then we'll turn all the lights on when they're filled up and we'll have a look. Here we go, starting the top row. First one's passed, we're on tank 2, and then we've got all the rest to do. So we're at the test point now, so everybody apart from the bottom ones, I'm going to save them for another day because I'm just too much. So all these are done now, so we've got water in every single tank, and me floors are bone dry. Ha ha ha, I didn't expect it. I thought at least 1 or 2 we'd have a good big crack in them or something, but I need to find some wood. Need to touch wood. Need to touch wood for good luck. Ah, there we go. Touch wood. We're okay. We're not leaking. We don't want to jinx nothing. So we're okay now. So what I'm going to do on every tank, I'm going to get a marker pen. I'm going to go through and I'm going to put a little mark on the water line so I can see if there's any slow drips as well. Because there may be a leak and it's that slow, it's 1 drip a second or 1 drip a minute. I mean, so I wouldn't be able to see that really, especially if it's round the back in the middle. So I'm going to put a line on every single tank and we can check the levels haven't dropped overnight. And then I'll show you the other bits and bobs I'll be doing today because the big tanks are finished, sort of. So all the wiring's done and they're all together and all the facades on. So I should be able to show you them at the end today. And then I'll show you the fridge as well because I've installed the fridge and the fridge is almost ready. So marking time. So I'm literally lining up with the water line and I'm just putting a little mark. So I know if any of the water's dropped off at all. So any slow little drips, Oh, if I can actually get it on the water line without. There you go. Any slow drips or anything like that, I shall know about them. So that is the plan. I'll go through, mark every single one now, and then I'm going to show you the new fridge and the new tanks. All that now. Plan for tomorrow, as long as nothing's happened, fill everybody up, do the final test, turn all the bubblers on, get all the wiring done for the heaters, and everything set up and running and cycling. So that's going to be fantastic. So I'm over the moon with the progress we've made today. But I'll show you the new stuff. Are you ready? Ba-ba-da-ba! Look at it, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Up spanking brand new. Whoa, spankers. Well, not spankers, but it's new to me. It's new to me. But happy days, absolutely lovely jubbly. Lovely, nice fridge. Happy days. So now I've got to do another 30 seconds worth of work just to move stuff out of the way so I can show you the last bit, and then we're all done. It isn't the last bit of the fishes anyway, so I'll show you this, but then over the next couple of weeks I've got another section coming, and that's going to be even nicer, that is. So that's all going further in the back. We're going to expand even bigger. Waha. Are we ready for the big tanks? Da, 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 da. Look at that, proper tanks they have. So these are the nice big ones for me, big fish and stuff like that I'm going to be doing. So, and the other bit I was on about before, that's not going to be for a couple of months yet, because I've got to sort out the back room before I can sort something out. So, but then there's even more after that then. So, there is literally about 3 years worth of plans in place. So, we are looking good. So what we've got to do now is I've got to do all the airlines for it, because I haven't done it yet. I've done the lights and the facade. So all I've got to do next job is going to be getting all the airline in, which we've got all up there. Then I've got to do all the heaters and all the heater cabling. This is a lot easier because there's less tanks, and there's bigger gaps between the tanks and stuff like that. So there's a lot more room for working and building and putting the wires and stuff like that. So that's the big 6-footer. Waha. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3 foot by 2 foot deep. So absolutely massive tanks, great for everything we could possibly need. So yeah, that's the big tanks I was on about yesterday that I didn't show you. So those are there, and then we've got the fridge. Oh no, that's the toilet. That's the fridge. Oh wow! So over the moon with progress. So I think that might be it, but I'm gonna double check. Before we go today, I'm going to show you a future project. So this is the broken tank that goes in that little hole just there. So this is down here. So when we was putting it in, it kinked in one of the holes and just cracked, it did. So we've got a good little crack down here now. It's hard to see because it's glass. There you go. On an angle we can see it. So it's just that one panel. So I've already ordered the panel. It's already here, ready, safely up out the way. So all we've got to do is we've got to cut this out, make ourselves a little jig to hold the glass straight, and then seam seal it all in, and we'll be done. So I'm going to do a whole video on it so you can watch me do it and stuff like that, and then I'll show you how to make the jigs and the best ways to do it. So we're going to replace that because a lot of places don't tend to do it because they have to re-warranty the tanks, so they don't tend to fix them. So it's usually fixing them yourself. So, or throwing them away and buying a new one. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, maybe in a week. So I've got all tomorrow's jobs are fill that up with water to do the first initial tests. Fill the rest up with water. No. I've skipped a step. Got to do the air lines on there first. Then the heaters and stuff. Then I can do the first initial test of about 3 or 4 inch. Then we can fill the other side up all the way. So that will be the plan, and that's what we're going to do the next couple of days and the next week or so. So please like, subscribe, comment and share for me, and ring the bell. And if you want to contribute towards the channel and help us fund the shop and rescue the animals and everything we do, there's a link in the description below. So I'll see you in the future. Oh no, if you want to watch another video, should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that's up there. And if you want to watch a playlist, that's up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.